Duck is the common name for several species of birds belonging to the family Anatidae in the order Anseriformes. These species are divided into several subfamilies within the entire family Anatidae. Ducks are primarily waterfowl, living in both fresh and salt water, and are smaller in size than their relatives, geese, swans, and swans. Ducks have flat beaks that are very effective in catching small aquatic organisms such as aquatic plants, insects, amphibians, and small mollusks such as clams and mussels. In particular, their strong digestive system allows them to eat leeches. In addition, grass and aquatic plants are also food for ducks. However, sometimes, ducks also often disturb the surrounding relatives such as grebes, waterfowl, and coots. Most ducks are usually unable to fly during the molting period. They have to rely on relatives to protect them and provide them with enough food during this time. To be safer, ducks have the habit of migrating before entering the molting period. Some duck species that breed in temperate regions, the Arctic, often migrate. Others in tropical regions also have this habit, but all duck species have this habit. The duck species that is typical of Australia, where there are erratic heavy rains, likes to stay in small lakes and ponds to avoid heavy rains. Some duck species in the world, diving ducks and sea ducks, are usually larger than dabbling ducks, but this also makes it difficult for them to fly. Dabbling ducks usually forage on the surface of water, or in areas where they can catch prey without having to dive completely into the water. In addition, they also forage on land. This duck species also has a horn plate in its flat bill, which helps them hold prey and filter water out. Some unique duck breeds such as crested ducks, pintail ducks, and sea ducks are also capable of catching large fish. The Peking duck scientific name, Anas platyrhynchos domestica, or Anas peking, is a breed of domestic duck used primarily for duck meat and duck eggs. This is a famous meat duck breed and is raised in many parts of the world and is the ingredient for the famous Peking roast duck dish. Hunting, domestication of ducks. In many parts of the world, wild ducks, including wild ducks that have escaped captivity, are often hunted and trapped for human consumption for food or as recreational sports. Domestic ducks have a lot of economic value, providing humans with meat, eggs, and feathers. In addition, ducks are also used in captivity as ornamental birds, or for circus acts and zoos. Most duck species are domesticated from the mallard duck Anas platyrhynchos. Many duck species today are larger than their ancestors. The length from neck to tail is about 12 inches, or about 30 centimeters. Duck humor. In 2002, psychologist Richard Wiseman and colleagues at the University of Hertfordshire, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland completed a long-term study called LAUGHLab and concluded that, in the animal world, ducks are a symbol of humor and silliness. He said, "When you want to tell jokes about animals, it's best to choose the image of a duck as the subject." In the entertainment world, there are many cartoon characters that are playful and silly, such as Daffy Duck, Daisy Duck, Donald Duck, Ludwig von Drake Duck, Quacker Duck. In addition, people also call ducks talkative, because ducks are very loud, and their quacks sound like they are babbling. Ducks are also used in the term duck news to refer to untrue news reported by the media. It originated in the European press in the 17th century, publishing news with the note NT Latin, non testatum, not verified, or not true at the end for entertainment. Later people realized that the pronunciation of NT is Ente, and in German means duck, from which the term fake news was born, translated into French as canard. The image of a lame duck is now used to refer to a politician who has lost power. For example, the incumbent president in the period of preparing for the day of transferring power to the newly elected president. Its literal meaning is that the lame duck is unable to keep up with the flock and will be eliminated.